Hey, how's it going guys? Jack and Matt here with the Toaster Bros, and you guys know we're always looking for new places to buy a computer. Well, today we went down the Etsy path.
Home Depot, just kidding. We went to Etsy and bought a gaming PC for $400. Yeah, Etsy is an interesting rabbit hole when it comes to pre-built gaming PCs. Some of them are really badly priced. This one actually is a decent deal, but we're gonna open it up and see what it looks like. But first, a word from today's sponsor.
As a full-time content creator, we put a ton of trust into SD cards for our business to work. And one brand that we do trust is today's video sponsor, Team Group, and their new T-Create Expert SD cards to support 8K and 4K recordings, backwards compatibility support for USH1, and most importantly, a super durable design that is waterproof, dustproof, electricity resistant, and even more. Having super reliable and durable media to record our content to is essential, and the T-Create Expert SD card is perfect for the job, and it can be perfect for you too. Check the link down below to learn more, and also enter for a chance to win one of 3 SD cards that our friends at Team Group are giving away. Big thanks again to our friends at Team Group for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get into the video, shall we?
So Matt and I were very surprised to look through Etsy and actually see that there's like hundreds of sellers that have gaming PCs on there, ranging from a couple $100 all the way into the few $1,000s for like 4090 systems that don't even actually have 4090s in them. And yeah, looking at that Etsy website just kind of made me feel like, wow, PC Pros is really doing good. But we found what we think is like the one PC that was actually priced well, but is it really priced well?
Yeah, I'm not really sure. It showed up in a Home Depot box and looks very well intact, so hopefully we're good there. But yeah, $400 PC, I think it has a 970 in it, like a GTX 970, and it says i5 processor. Unfortunately with Etsy, when you place an order, the listing totally disappears, so I can't go back and see the description, but we're gonna go ahead and open this thing up and see what we got. Now I will say, while Jackson's opening this up, this guy did recognize this like right away.
Yeah, I mean, but regardless, it looked like the computer was already built and ready to go.
Yes.
So I don't think he would have, I'm hoping he didn't do the crap like that some people might do where it's like, ooh, I better spruce this things up, you know, since they're gonna do a video on it. But yeah, did we just tell him it was us or what did we do?
I never replied. I just ghosted him.
Oh God.
Oh no.
God.
He saw the Goodwill video and was like, I'm gonna screw these guys over.
Like, yeah, bubble wrap's the way to go. I'm not gonna catch all of them, sadly.
It's just gonna be a mess again.
Yeah, well, that's what brooms are for.
Oh wow.
Okay, we actually did, man, there's a lot more in there.
There's so many packing peanuts.
I don't even, is there anything else in this? Like, how do I even know?
Oh, there is.
Cardboard.
Oh, just cardboard?
All right, we're gonna go ahead and get this off. So, as far as the packing goes, like it showed up safe, but like I do not like packing peanuts. Like they're just one of the biggest wastes in my opinion. Some of them are biodegradable though, which is cool, but
that was a lot.
These aren't even, they're styrofoam, so they're not even the biodegradable ones anyway, so that really doesn't help. Okay, we got the power cord in here. I'm guessing there's nothing else in the bottom of the, oh, it came, Windows password is 123. The answer to all the Windows security questions is 1. Thank you for your purchase. So it's weird they added a password because you don't have to do that. I'm almost wondering if they didn't know that. Like you can just press enter and you don't have to do one, but Ethernet cable, power cord, HDMI, they're already kind of going a little bit extra because normally when you buy a computer, they don't include like HDMI cables unless you buy a monitor.
I will say it makes sense because this guy's Etsy name is called the Cable Architect. So he sells cables on top of PCs on the side. So I think it makes sense.
This feels like a Wi-Fi adapter, which is also nice. That's not something that everyone, you know, because you don't have to include it since normally you can just, you know, plug it into the wall to get the best internet. All right, we can't forget that password, Matt. 1.
I'm wondering why he didn't use the original box.
He might, I mean, maybe he didn't have it. I don't know.
This was a 1 of 1, so it's kind of, you know, not like a thing where he's building a bunch of the same one. Yeah.
We have to do that every so often too. We do not pack them like this. We actually bubble wrap ours and just use paper and stuff like that. We make it to where you don't have to go through the bubble wrap woes. Ugh. She's open.
This i5 might be
clearly a decent, more name brand board. It's Asus.
It's not like an Opti board.
It's definitely used. Yeah, you can buy these boards all day on eBay. This one's actually a micro ATX board. It's like a skinny micro ATX. We're gonna take the cooler off in just a sec, but for now, I'm gonna hold this up so Matt can see. Let's see what RAM we got first. So we have 2 sticks, which I already give them props for that. It's dual channel, and it's SK Hynix. Ooh, 16 gigs. Can't complain about that. The other one is also 8. So yep, 16 gigs of DDR3 RAM, which isn't really worth a whole lot nowadays. We supposedly have a the GTX 970 here, which, God, look at the pitting.
Ooh.
That's insane. So yeah, these copper heat pipes can get moisture on them and they corrode. It looks like he probably tried to kind of scrub it, which, you know, hey, good for him for doing that. It's a Gigabyte card, so we know it's real. God, look at the display outs on it. This is just like the one we just did. So yeah, it's definitely a 976 display outs.
A lot of displays.
They added, oh yeah, because this board only has 2 USB.
So they added more
on it.
USB. That's a good addition. I
Yeah,
guess.
good little investment there. The actual case itself is USB 3 and USB 2, but I'm wondering, did they actually, oh yeah, this motherboard actually has a USB 3 header.
Nice.
So we actually have legit USB 3 and USB 2. Feels very wobbly though. We have 2 SATA, so I'm wondering if maybe we have a SSD and a hard drive.
See, the thing is, I normally, on these eBay PCs, I'll be like, oh, I can go back to the listing later and see, but it's gone, so I can't see with Etsy, you know?
I kind of want to see what the thermal paste application looks like, but before we do that, let's take a peek at the back. Power supply is actually a Smart 430. It's 80 plus white. They're definitely low on the tier list, but I'm not gonna knock points for that because this is a cheap computer. You're not gonna put an 80 plus gold power supply, especially not with these current power supply prices. So same kind of power supply we'd probably use in a cheap build like this. So that's just fine, but let's see, not bad.
Not too shabby.
Not bad. We do just have Molex. This is a very cheap case. It's not really anything wrong with that. Here's our RGB button. I think it literally just has, oh, it actually has
As the one
RGB fan in the back. Yeah, that looks good. The power supply is actually in the right orientation too, which is nice. The fan's facing down. So now let's go ahead and let's get this CPU cooler off. See if I can do this without tools maybe. Yeah, pretty new thermal paste. Let's grab the, see, I always like doing this too because it's less fun finding out in Windows.
Let's go.
3470, let's see. Is that i3? Oh no, it's 4th-gen. i5 4460.
I was gonna be like, this video took
damn.
a turn.
Yeah, so we actually got a 4th-gen i5, so a little bit better, you know, than a 3rd-gen one. If you're ever wondering, basically 2nd-gen i5s all the way up until about 6th-gen were pretty much the same. There really wasn't much difference in terms of performance, but there is slight differences like USB 3 versus 2 and all that good stuff. But yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put some new thermal paste on this. I also do need to figure out, why is there a second SATA? Did we get a hard drive? We did.
Nice.
Yep, we got a HOD. That is not installed.
Oh no. That's just
just
shoved in there.
dangling
Wait, look
in
at
there.
this. Wait, hold up. But it's like.
Oh, so maybe it broke. Oh wait, this is a silicon, I can just tell by looking. This is silicon power SSD.
Oh, okay.
You can just tell by looking. It's probably like a 240 or a 512.
That hard drive is not in the.
Oh, I see. So it like slots in. I'm assuming it slots in right here. You see how like that is supposed to be above it?
Popped out.
I don't think it could have popped out though. Maybe they got really unlucky. We'll give them the benefit of the doubt for that. Hopefully the hard drive still works, because obviously if it doesn't, then there's kind of a problem. But we'll get in Windows. We'll make sure that all that's initialized. We'll also see what Windows we have, if any, and we'll go from there. But first, let's put some new thermal paste on. Okay, this cooler, I can already tell, is gonna be really hard to get back on. All right, now we need to turn our screws the other way.
I heard all the clicks.
So I definitely saw that everything looked like it was plugged in. So I'm pretty confident that as long as it works, we shouldn't have any like RGB turned off or anything.
It's roaring.
She's roaring and soaring.
Oh, she's dialing down.
The other thing too is these fans are Molex, so they're naturally gonna be a little bit noisy, but I think pretty much all this noise is coming from our graphics card, surprisingly. That's really weird. Normally it's the CPU fans really loud. Graphics card's actually making all this noise. I'm sure it doesn't look like it's been through the most sane and best life, but hey, our RGB's working on everything, so it looks good. I heard it ramp down too, which usually means it's booted into something, so let's go ahead and go to the test bench now, for realsies.
Backing
It didn't turn right off.
peanuts.
All right, guys, we are playing Overwatch 2, and I'm gonna show you guys the settings that we are at. So we got max FOV, and we're at the 1080p. We do have the render scale set to automatic, so there's a chance that it's probably gonna downscale a little bit, but the graphics set to high, and let's see how she does.
Yeah, doing all right. Definitely CPU bottlenecked at the moment.
Yeah, a little bit of latency too. Like normally on a really high-end build, we'll see like 2 to 3 milliseconds, so we're gonna a little bit higher than normal, but I think we can make do with it.
Got him.
Oh God.
Oh,
God.
Bad plays, bad plays.
Oh.
Oh, that worked actually. Hope you're gonna do it. Ooh!
Yeah. Oh, I just wanted the mercy for real, Just
wanted the healer.
Come on.
Yeah. Rest.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
we just steamrolled them.
Wow.
Oh, why'd they power me up? Horrible timing. Horrible timing. Oh God. Oh, they're powered up. Oh, I have 5 HP. Oh.
Big old Brian can't even get up there.
Here we go.
Oh no. Oh. The ult.
It was worth it.
Solo ulting. Let's go.
Pushing them. Look at his body getting. I think that was me actually.
Yada, 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 yada.
Mercy, no. I don't want to die again. I'm gonna look like I'm horrible.
Oh,
I kind of am horrible right now. Oh! Oh god. Oh god. I had to itch my forehead, and that was a horrible mistake.
Done goof.
Oh,
no.
I'm powered up, baby. Oh no, they're powered up too.
The battle of the
Ooh,
powers.
but I'm also faster too. Oh god.
Oh, that was
God.
so close.
Please. Oh my god, I just like murdered him. Yeah. Come here! No. Where is this guy? Yes! Alright guys, let's go on to the next game.
All right, gamers, we are now in Fortnite, and we are on performance settings, far view distance, high textures, and yeah, so far, 60 plus FPS. We haven't actually dropped into the game yet, but you know what, we're doing pretty good so far. Like a lot of the... Oh, hello.
Did that guy just like phase? I swear he was invisible and then he just appeared.
It did look like he just appeared. I don't know if that was a rendering thing or what, but he's done now, so that's all that matters.
Oh.
Got him! I don't know about that one. Oh no! What is happening? Oh! I'm leaving.
Oh.
Goodbye.
Oh. He's pissed.
Anonymous?
Victory Royale.
What?
Not gonna be happy.
Oh, come on, boys.
Oh.
That was
It's
fire.
so satisfying, isn't it?
It is.
Oh.
I
Oh.
think these are bots, but I'm still getting them, so I'll take it.
12 players left. Take control of the bots.
I am taking control. I am the bot leader.
Yay!
No!
Oh.
I think the real player found me.
Oh.
It's pushing me. Oh! Counselor doesn't even know. They're acting really weird, and I'm getting uncomfortable, so we're gonna switch to the built-in benchmarks and wrap this video up real quick.
Alright guys, we just got done benchmarking and testing out the Etsy PC, and it actually worked. We didn't really have any issues with it, no blue screens, no random shutoffs, no overheating. So the person who built this, we definitely give an A+ to. In terms of the value, you know, it's not terrible. I mean, you do have to pay for labor. The person has to make money somehow, or else there's no reason for them to sell this.
Yeah, and this isn't a glowing recommendation for buying on Etsy. If I'm being perfectly honest, this was the only PC I saw on Etsy, minus some of the other ones from this seller that were actually close to being a reasonable price. All the other ones are pretty ridiculous, and I'll have McAllister put some of the examples on screen here of how expensive some of these Etsy PCs can be. So in terms of buying a PC from Etsy and it showing up and working, I give it an A+. The seller did a great job, but I probably wouldn't go to Etsy if you're looking to get a great value budget gaming PC, but it might be interesting to look at, and if you want to do, check the link down below. It's not gonna be an affiliate link because it's just Etsy. Go shop on Etsy and see what they have, but let us know if there's any other weird retailers you want to see us try to buy a gaming PC from.
So as always, we hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, check out our other 2 YouTube channels and also our twitch.tv/ToastyBros, and do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.
So Etsy's cool and all, but we do recommend shopping at PCBros.tech, which is our PC selling business, and we offer a 1-year parts and labor warranty on pretty much everything we sell. And hey, we're definitely not going to take down our listings and ghost you.
PCBros.tech, we sell gaming PCs, gaming laptops, and so much more. And if you use code ToastyBros2 on checkout, you'll save 2% on your next purchase. See you guys later. Goodbye.
Peace out.